Hi, welcome to my channel. It's me, Tina. Today I am going to do a tutorial on how to make a wreath. And I'm going to be using these K-Cup cups. I've saved them up from drinking my coffee. I love me a good cup of coffee. You're gonna need quite a few of them. I'll count them up at the end and see how much I used, but as you see, I've got quite a few of them. What I do is I use them, I cut this out, and I wash them, and I dry them, and they still smell a little bit like coffee, but I don't mind that smell. And what you're gonna need is these cups, your glue gun, glue sticks, and that's it for now. And then later on we're going to be I'm going to be decorating them. So what I do is about halfway in I put some glue, and you don't need to put a whole bunch because these cups, they stick very well, and I stick them about halfway in like this. And then I kind of just make sure that they're kind of at a slant, like they're kind of rounded, if you can see that. Like this. And I glue them 2 at a time like this. So I've got a bunch of them here like this. Just 2 at a time like this. I'll do another 2 for you. So just take your cup, and what you could do too is, if you're having a hard time finding them sticking, just put some glue on the one you're gonna put on the inside like this, and that way that should work better. And then just make sure they're kind of at an angle. I don't know if you can see that. They're kind of rounded here. Put one side in more than the other. And then once you have a bunch of them glued like this, then you can start gluing them together. So what I like to do is just, where's my glue stick? Yeah, my glue gun is giving me trouble. It doesn't want to go in. Yeah, so what I like to do is just glue this, the part that's going to go into the other one. I like to glue that first. So now you can see that it's becoming more rounder, because you want to make your wreath round. So then just keep adding more and more until you have a round wreath. And some will be out further than others. There you can see it's becoming rounder. And I'll put these together like this. So I'll put the glue on here. And as you go further along, you find little tricks to make it go quicker. So just always take your rounded one and make it go make it rounder and rounder. I love this kind of craft, like where you don't have to throw things in the garbage. If it's and it, you know, something that doesn't cost a lot. Oops, mine came apart here. Still, the glue is hot, so I may have to wait a little bit. So yeah, just keep adding your glue and sticking them on. You may have to wait sometimes a little bit longer for the glue to dry because they're so smooth that they start slipping around on you. And the further apart you do these, the bigger your wreath will get. So this is about halfway. This guy's not wanting to stick. So sometimes you have to go in to the top too and glue it there for them to stick. So that's about halfway. So yeah, now I can kind of get an idea of how big my wreath will be. So about like this. About like this. And if you want it smaller, then just push your cups in further. So about like this. That's what it will be. But yeah, I've got some more gluing to do here. And of course my glue stick is gone. Where do you guys buy your glue sticks? I've been ordering them off the Wish app, and I've been having to wait for them for a long time because at Walmart they're so expensive, and at the on the Wish app, I think I pay for 50 of them is like $3, and I know at Walmart for, I think it's 50 of them, I pay like $11. So I think that's quite expensive for glue sticks, and especially if you use a lot of them. So this is turning out to be pretty nice. Nice circle. Yeah, so let me know in the comments where you guys find glue sticks that are good, that hold good, and that are a decent price. And I sometimes go to the States. I do go to the States sometimes. But mainly I'm here from Canada. I buy my stuff here from Canada. But like I said, I do go out to the States once in a while. We live close to Detroit here, so we get the best, or it's close to Michigan, I should say. So we get the best of both countries here. There you go. There's my wreath. Now I just have to kind of hold everything together till it's all dry. But yeah, that's a very simple craft to do, and I think it will be very pretty. You can decorate it any way you want. I might have to add, oh, maybe not. They're giving me a hard time here. They don't want to stick. I made this before, and I'm telling you, it took me like 2 minutes to get them all together. But then I made a bigger one. I made a much bigger one, and I think I need 2 more here because it doesn't want to stick together. It's pulling too much. So there we go. Now that I put those 2 in there, that works much better. There we go. There's my wreath for you. So you can add whatever you like. Embellishment. Oh, these are coming apart again. What's going on? I think I'm not putting enough glue. That's what the problem is. Trying to do it too fast. Okay, so there's that part. I will get my stuff out that I want to put on this wreath, and then I will show you what I did with mine. You could make it a Christmas one or a fall one. I think right now I'll do a fall one. Okay, here is my finished wreath. Now, what I'm going to do is use one of these, what do you call these? Decorative mesh that I bought from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. I've got a yellow one, a brown one, an orange one, and a green one. The first one I'm going to use is this brown one, this is not brown, orange. I'm going to wrap it around like this. So just wrap it around. You can do it kind of messy looking kind of, or you can do it very neatly. Actually, this is turning out pretty good. I thought it would look messier than this. This is not bad, and hopefully I have enough because I made another wreath with this. Let's see, where did that staple go? Yep, so I guess it's exactly enough to cover this wreath. Oops, sorry, out of frame here. So, yes, just cover it nicely. Or you don't have to cover it, like, it's up to you. I think just the K-cups look pretty good. So, just glue this down. And be careful, I'm using a mine's a very hot glue gun, and I've burnt myself several times with that thing. So I'm kind of afraid of it already. I need to get me a low temperature. This is giving me problems anyway, this glue gun. So just glue that on, like so. I have a couple of strands that are sticking out here, so just cut those off like this. Oh, this is not sticking very well. There we go. And you can always cover that up. Now what I'm going to be using is just some of these leaves that I've also got from Dollar Tree. You can arrange them any way you like. I just figured I would make a couple of little kind of like flower or little threesomes here like this. Like that. Push it down. And then I have these little owls that I got from my friend Tina in a pocket letter. I figured I would put them on. That way I don't have them hidden away somewhere. And I think that's cute. Like that. That's the Mrs. Owl. And then I have the Mr. here. I'm gonna put him on too. I'm gonna put a couple more leaves in here, like this. And one on this side. Oh. And push it down. Then I'm going to put Mr. Owl right here. like so. There you go. There's Mr. and Mrs. Owl sitting nicely on my K-Cup coffee cups. I'm going to put a couple more leaves. And then my friend Tina, she also gave me this really cute tassel that she put on my pocket letter, and I just love this. She is so talented. So I'm gonna glue this on too, and that way I can get some good use out of it instead of just putting it in my binder like I had it put away. I'm actually gonna look at it every day and know that she gave me this, and I really like it. I really appreciate it. So there's that. I think that's pretty cute. And I've got a couple more things that I'm going to stick on there. Like so. A few more leaves here. And you can make it as dimensional as you like. There you go, like so. And then I'm going to take some string. This is, where did I get this? Not sure where I got this, maybe Walmart. I don't know if you can see that. It's just some cord, and I'm going to cut a piece off and just tie it around here. It is the elastic kind of cord, so I find that if I use the elastic cord for hanging these wreaths on my door, that if the wind blows, like, they have a little bit more give and they don't tear off right away. The string doesn't break. And I'm just gonna glue that because sometimes the knot comes off. And that way it can hang like this. Now I'm going to take my green mesh, and it's kind of like, I don't know if it's mesh, it's kind of like ribbon. I got this at the Dollar Tree anyway. So cut a piece off as long as you want, and then I'm going to make a bow. And what I do is I might have cut this too long. Like this, I straighten it out and I put it halfway in, pull it halfway in, maybe a little bit more. You know what, for my wreath, it's a smaller wreath, so I'm gonna go like this. Then I cut a piece of my brown ribbon, and I'm just gonna tie it up in the middle like this, so that you have this. So here is your ribbon, and I like it that it has the little strings hanging. So just kind of tightly do that, and then just give it a little glue here so that it doesn't unravel. Yeah, I seem to be always out of glue here. Then take your wreath and over here where you put your string, this is where you're gonna glue that, or if you can glue it anywhere. I keep saying you're going to, but if you want to, you can glue it here. So what I'm gonna do is glue it right up here, hold it down, and there is my wreath. I think that's just about, I'm going to put these off, these strings. That should just about do it. To me, always less is more. Like, I don't like to overcrowd my wreath. So there we go. Not enough glue. Nope. It is definitely not sticking. There we go. Hold it down for a while. And I think those owls are so cute. And I'm not sure if she made those. But I think they're so cute, those little owls. And this tassel is just so beautiful. I had to put it on something. I just couldn't put it in my, I put all my pocket letters in a binder that I'm getting, and yeah, there we go. I think it is done. I'll go put it on my door and I will show you a picture. And I'm using this thing that I bought, this hook that I bought from, where did I buy it? Oh, Dollarama. And it was $1.25 from Dollarama to hang up my wreath. Another trick I wanted to show you was if you put a little glue right here on these leaves and then push them together like this, that'll make them a little more three-dimensional, because these are kind of flat. I was looking at them and they kind of look flat, so I'm gonna add a few more here that are a little more puffy or three-dimensional. That'll make it a little more fluffy, I should say. So I'm going to do that. Like that. So I'll just go ahead and add a few more like that.